Forestry Extension Glossary. Audiovisual. Mo- Movie, side presentation, exhibit, posters, charts, graphs, and other three-dimensional media like models, diagrams, and etc. 3. Audience. A kind of people, their education, abilities, needs, and location, and etc. 3. Association, the collection of plants with ecologically similar requirements, including one of the more dominant species from which the group derives a defined character. 4. Biological diversity or biodiversity, the variety of life in all forms and all its levels organization. Biodiversity refers to diversity of genetics. 5. Broadcast, radio or television programs. 6. Carrying capacity, the maximum number of individual of a wildlife species that an area support during the most unfavorable time of the year. 7. Community, a collection of living organisms thriving in an organized system through which water, energy, and nutrient cycle. 3. Consulting forester, an independent professional who manage forests and markets forest product for private woodland owners. Consulting foresters do not have the direct connection with firms of the wood products, but retained woodland owners as their agent. 9. Cooperative Extension Services or CAS. The educational arm of USDA that leaves university research to people who can benefit from it. 10. Critical area. Land and its tributaries is subject to forestry and other land use regulation. 11. Crop tree. A young tree with a desirable species which certain charge characteristic desired by timber value, water quality, enhancement, or wildlife or aesthetic uses. 12. Cruise. A forest survey used to obtain inventory information and develop the management plan. 12. Deciduous. Shedding or losing leaves annually, the opposite of evergreen trees and maple, ash, cherry, and larch are deciduous. 14. Defects. Characteristic of individual tree that reduce the quality and utility. 15. Dentry. A tree with cavities suitable for birds and mammals for nest and 16. Ecology, the study of interaction between organisms and their environment. 17. Ecosystem, organisms and the physical factors that make up their environment. 18. Ecoton, the transition area between two distinct but adjoining communities. 19. Age, the boundary between two ecological communities, for example, field and woodland. Ages provide wildlife habitat. 20. Endangered species, any species or subspecies in immediate danger. 21. Extension forester, the cooperative extension services professional who educate woodland owners on how they can effectively manage their forests. 23. Felling, the cutting of standing trees. 24. Forest, a biological community dominated by trees and other woody plants. 25. Forested wetland, an area characterized by woody vegetation taller than 20 feet where soil is less periodically saturated or covered by water. 26. Foresters, a degree professional trained in forestry and forest management in Maryland. All foresters must be registered with the state. 27. Forestry, the science of tending woodlands. 28. Forestry Incentive Program or FIP, cost-sharing program that reimburse part of the cost landowners incur the completing certain forestry practice. 29. Hardwood, a general term of encompassing goodleaf deciduous. 30. Harvest, the cutting, felling, and gathering of forest timber. 31. Herbaceous vegetation, low-growing, non-woody plants including the wildflowers and ferns, and forest understory. 32. Hypsometer. Any several tools or instrument designed to measure the height of trees. The kilometer is such a tool. 3. Introduce species. A non-native species that was intentionally or unintentionally brought into an area by humans. 34. Logger. An individual who harvests timber for a living. 35. Method demonstration. Presentation of different procedures for accomplishing a given activity. 36. Mass. Nuts and seeds such as acorns, peanuts, and chestnuts of trees that serve as food for wildlife. 37. Niche. The physical and functional address of an organism within the ecosystem or with a living thing is found and what is thus there. 38. A non-industrial private forest land NIF NIPF forest land owned by private individual group or corporation not involved a wood processing. 39. Non-tidal wetlands. Wetlands not affected by ocean tides. Untidal wetlands are subject to special regulation. Pulpwood. Wood suitable for use in paper manufacturing. 41. Print. Bulletins, brochures, leaflets, circulars, newsletters, or magazine. 42. Result demonstration designed to show the example of practical application of an established practice with the result of the research. 43. Regeneration cut. A timber harvest designed to promote natural establishment of trees. 44. Release. To remove overtopping trees that compete with understory or suppress trees. 45. Residual stand. The trees remaining intact following any cutting operation. 46. Rot. A tree defect characterized by wood decay in a standing tree or log. 47. Rotation. The number of years required to grow a stand or desired size or maturity. 48. Service forester. A service forester helps private wetlands owners develop and implement forest management plans. 49. Site. The combination of biotic, climatic, topographic, and soil condition of an area. 50. Stand density. The quality of trees per unit area, usually evaluated in terms of basal area, ground cover, and stocking.